The Forest City Family YMCA proudly supports all our area athletes. Congratulations and good luck in the tournaments. The Forest City Family YMCA, for youth development, for healthy living, for social responsibility.
Hy-Vee in Forest City is a proud supporter of the Forest City Indians. Stop in and check out their pharmacy. It's built for you. No waiting in lines for the pharmacy. The pharmacy will be waiting for you. Hy-Vee is your full-service, employee-owned grocery store here in Forest City. Go Indians from Hy-Vee.
Attention farmers, have you heard of the new form of nitrogen? It is Proven 40 from Pivot Bio. It's a biological that turns atmospheric nitrogen to ammonia nitrogen, usable to the plant from V5 to R3. Choose Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Go Bulldogs!
NSB Bank wishes all athletes good luck in postseason. For the latest financial products and services with a community touch by local decision makers, stop into your NSB branch location in Titanca, Forest City, Thompson, Mason City, or Northwood. NSB Bank, we're here for you. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Missile Insurance and Realty of Forest City. Whether buying or selling a home, Tim Missile and Pat Levick have the market experience to help you follow your dream. Missile Insurance and Realty can help you insure that dream once you find it. Missile Insurance and Realty in Forest City. Call 641-582-3554.
Grow Electric in Lake Mills is proud to support area athletics and proud to serve our new and returning customers. To get started on any electrical project, big or small, call 641-592-8282. Good luck, athletes, from Grow Electric in Lake Mills.
Malin Egg Service of Forest City is a proud supporter of Forest City High School athletics. Nate Malin is with you from the word go. From planting to harvest, you can count on Nate. Contact him today in Forest City at 641-860-1712. Nate will help you put the right seed on your acres. 641-860-1712.
Hi, I'm Cameron, and I play for the West Hancock Eagles. My Grandpa Bill at the Cowboy Shop has been dressing Eagle fans for over 50 years. Get a great deal on men's, women's, and children's West Hancock shirts, hats, hoodies, and coats. Plus, Vikings and Packers gear, Iowa State, Iowa, and UNI apparel, as well as Skechers footwear. Shop the Cowboy Shop, downtown Britt.
A&W Restaurant in Forest City. A&W has delicious burgers, cheese curds, onion rings, chicken tenders, and more, available daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Finish your meal with a tasty root beer float, shake, polar swirl, or soft serve ice cream. A&W, where the food is as good as the root beer. Highway 69 North in Forest City.
Holland Contracting in Forest City for earth moving, Varco Pruden metal buildings, farm drainage, directional drilling, demolition, tire shop, and more. Call the construction experts at 641-585-2231. Holland Contracting in Forest City, dedicated to making the region a better place, one project at a time.
Norseman Trucking in Lake Mills, Iowa excels in developing personal relationships with customers and company personnel, allowing Norseman to customize to their needs. Like them on Facebook, follow them on Twitter, and visit them online at norseman.com. That's NORSEMEN.com.
Check out McCluskey Appliances' wide selection of appliances, brands like Maytag, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Amana, and JennAir. In stock, plenty of choices, and quick delivery is our goal. McCluskey Appliance in Mason City or Garner. Experience, customer service, and making new relationships is what we're all about. Stop in and see us, follow us on Facebook, or connect with us at McCluskeyAppliance.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Josiah Cleveland, and I am in Belmond-Klemme for our Class 2A Region 3 first-round matchup between the Broncos of Belmond-Klemme and the Lake Mills Bulldogs. The winner of today's contest will play on Tuesday evening, Valentine's Day, at 7 p.m. in at Sioux Central High School in Sioux Rapids against the 15-6 Sioux Central team. But for tonight's game, Belmond and Lake Mills have identical records of 9-12. Belmond went 8-8 in conference play, that conference being the top of Iowa West. They were 5th place. Lake Mills went 7-9, good for 6th place in the top of Iowa West. Over the last 3 for Belmond, they had a 43-35 win over Northwood Kensett, a 54-37 loss to Humboldt, and a 55-37 loss to Forest City. For the Bulldogs, They had a 58-42, win over North Iowa, a 61-60 loss to Forest City, and then on Tuesday they had a 55-40 win over the number 10 ranked team in the class in Iowa, North Union. That was in Lake Mills, so a solid way to end the regular season there for the Bulldogs, looking to continue that momentum here this evening. In the all-time series between these two, since 2008 at least, Lake Mills holds a 23-win, 9-loss advantage over the Broncos. They split both meetings, however, this season. The home team won both contests. Belmont won 54-46 at home. That was on December 2nd, very, very early in the season. And then on January 13th of this year, Lake Mills won at home 51-37. That win streak for Lake Mills snapped a 6-game win streak in the series for the Broncos. And I mentioned Sioux Central is awaiting the winner of tonight's contest. Again, that as at 7 o'clock on Valentine's Day in Sioux Rapids and Sioux Central High School. I'll be back in just a bit going over the season leaders for these two teams, and then we should have starting lineups and tip-off. I'm Josiah Cleveland, and you're watching Tournament Basketball on KIOW.
Custom Paint and Collision of Forest City. Corey and his staff have nearly 50 years of body shop experience and can fix just about anything on the road. They give free estimates and also carry car batteries and windshield wipers. Located on Highway 69 just south of Forest City, it's Custom Paint and Collision, your body shop.
Count on First State Bank of Britain Woden to put your community first. We partner with your clubs, we cheer with you at the games, we make decisions right at home to help keep you financially strong. And with advanced online and mobile options, banking has never been easier. Good luck, Eagles, from First State Bank of Britain Woden, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Single Stat Hardware in Lake Mills has American-made Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana appliances to make your life easier. For appliances with the best in innovation, quality, dependability, and free delivery, see Single Stat Hardware, your do-it-best store at 202 North Washington in Lake Mills, or at singlestathardware.com.
The Farmers Co-op of Forest City, Leland of Buffalo Center, Iowa, and Keystone, Minnesota for all your feed, seed, fertilizer, chemical, and fuel needs. See the Farmers Co-op, serving the area since 1916. Good luck to our area athletes from the Farmers Co-op Association.
IMT Transport Incorporated of Garner, the premier safety-centered carrier for ag and truck equipment. With an elite 250-plus truck fleet, IMT Transport will move your heaviest valuables to 48 states, integrating modern technology to map and monitor loads with certified planners and dispatchers and the best drivers in the industry, making it happen all year round. Get shipping the right way today with IMT Transport.
It's the pride in every pour that makes Keppen Custom Concrete stand above the rest. From footings to foundation walls, driveways to sidewalks. When you're looking for high standards set in concrete, it's Keppen Custom Concrete. Find them on Facebook.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Let's go over some season leaders for Belmond-Klemme. Addie Lamb averaged 15.2 points per game in the regular season, 8.5 rebounds per game, and 3.5 assists per game. In that first contest between these two teams, she had 29 points. So a big player there for the Bulldogs to look to slow down. Shaylee Aguilera had 8.6 points per game and 1.5 assists per game. Allison Barris had 7.6 points per game. Kaylee Kuehlers had 6.8 rebounds per game. And Quinn Gabrielson averages 3.6 rebounds per game and 2.5 assists per game. For Lake Mills, Taylor Vanek was the season scoring leader for the regular season for the Bulldogs. She averaged 13.9 points per game, 4.9 rebounds per game, and 5.8 assists per game. And in both contests, she went over her season scoring average against the Broncos, so she'll look to do that again this evening. Josie Helgeson averages 10.9 points per game and 1.6 assists per game. Bryn Rogness averages 6.7 points per game and 5 rebounds per game. Alestini is the Bulldogs' leading rebounder with 9 rebounds per game. And Natalie Brandenburg averages 2.2 assists per game, for Lake Mills. Let's go over your starting lineups. We'll start with the home team here, the Belmond-Klemme Broncos. Number 3 is a senior, Allison Barris. Number 21 is a sophomore in Quinn Gabrielson. Number 23, a sophomore, Shaylee Aguilera. Number 30 is a sophomore, Kaylee Kuehlers. And number 31, a sophomore, the leading scorer, Addie Lamb. Belmond-Klemme is coached by head coach Derek Varner. And for the Lake Mills Bulldogs, number 1, a senior, Natalie Brandenburg. Number 2, a junior, Taylor Vanek. Number 4, a senior, Josie Helgeson. Number 10, a junior, Bryn Rognes. And number 12, a senior, is Ella Steeny. Lake Mills is coached by head coach Beth Van Rokel with assistant coaches Zach Throne and Caitlin Peterson. We will have our national anthem and be right back.
Advanced Door Systems of Forest City. Advanced Door Systems is your Raynor and CHI overhead door dealer. They also service any make or model of overhead door. Call 641-585-1900 or see them online at ads-doors.com. Advanced Door Systems, the right door, the right way.
FCIS Insurance is proud to support our local athletes throughout the year. Let FCIS be your partner, not just your agent, helping you with all your insurance needs. With multiple carriers, we can get you the best coverage for the best price. Call us today at 800-331-1520. Good luck, Indians, from FCIS Insurance.
We want to see your smile. At Garner Dental Group, our goal is making sure every patient is confident in showing their full smile. No matter your dental needs, we can make that happen. Call us today to schedule an appointment and make 2023 the year your smile shines. Garner Dental Group. For more information, visit garnerdental.com.
MBT Bank, based in Forest City, has 10 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota to serve your banking needs. MBT Bank offers the latest in banking technology paired with a local community connection. Find out all that MBT Bank has to offer by visiting us online at www.mbtbank.bank. Member FDIC.
At Winnebago Mutual Insurance Association and Winnebago Insurance Agency in Lake Mills, you get the coverage you know you need from the people you know will be there for you when you need them most. Trust in tomorrow with Winnebago Mutual and Winnebago Insurance Agency, your local Grinnell Mutual insurance providers.
The County Line Seed team of Chuck Rubish, Jake Young, and myself, Matt Keel, are your premier and local DeKalb, Asgrow, Agrigold, and NK dealer in Forest City. With a combined over 30 years of seed experience, we're setting a new trend in agriculture at County Line. Call today at 641-581-3300 or visit us off the airport blacktop in Forest City.
All right, just about set for tip-off here at Belmond-Klemme High School. Addie Lamb and Ella Steeny will be in the center circle facing off for possession. And here's the tip, and it is won by Lake Mills and Ella Steeny. Bulldogs will start off with the basketball. Taylor Vanek over to her left. Josie Helgeson in the corner gives it back to Vanek. Brandenburg now with the basketball. Corner is Helgeson. She'll go cross court to Vanek. Now inside free throw line is Bryn Rognes. Brandenburg trying to get it back to Bryn Rognes, and this is going to be a little off target, thrown out of bounds. So a turnover to start for the Bulldogs. And now the Broncos will look to get their game started here for the first time on the offensive end. We're 30 seconds in. Addie Lamb with the basketball. She'll drive inside the paint, lose her dribble. She's got to give it up, and she will. Baseline is Addie Lamb once again. Trying to reverse layup, and she got it. Nice looking shot there from Addie Lamb. Gets the scoring started for this basketball game. Ella Steeny looks for a layup on the other end, and that one is no good. Rebound goes over to the Broncos. 1 minute in. Gabrielson gives it off to Aguilera. She'll move to her left and hand off to Lamb. Lamb moves to her left. Shot now from the corner is good. That's a three-pointer for Shaylee Aguilera. And Belmond-Klemme starts out with a 5-0 lead. Now for the Bulldogs. Vanek over to Brandenburg. Back to Vonek, trying to get it inside. Pass to Steeney is bobbled, but recovered. Now Helgeson on the right wing, over to Vonek. 8 on the shot clock, and a foul will be called on the Broncos. This looks like it'll go on Gabrielson. It is Quinn Gabrielson with the personal foul. That's her first, and the first team foul of the basketball game. It was a reach-in. So a baseline inbound for Lake Mills, trying to get it to Helgeson. It's nearly taken away. Vonek gets it. Now Brandenburg in the corner wants a three, and she got it. Natalie Brandenburg hits the shot and opens the scoring for Lake Mills. It's 5-3 on the other end. We're gonna have a block call on Elastini, as that was Gabrielson. Gabrielson tried to get to the rim, and a block will be called on Elastini. Now one personal foul on each team. First free throw is no good. Gabrielson is a 45% free throw shooter on the year. Looking to split a pair, and she will not. Rebounds loose, picked up by Helgeson of the Bulldogs. 5 minutes, 55 seconds left in this opening quarter. Now down low to Steeney. Outside Helgeson will pull a quick three. That one's off the heel, but she's gonna get her own rebound. Now a little floater. That one's gonna get the roll, and we are tied at 5. Splitting 5-0 runs here, first for Belmont and now for Lake Mills. And we're tied with 5.5 minutes left in the opening quarter to a Region 3 playoff basketball. Lamb drives, shot off the elbow, no good. Rebound though to the Broncos by Allison Barris. And now out of bounds off of the Broncos. So a turnover forced by the Lake Mills defense. Forcing some tough looks and getting the basketball right back, looking to take their first lead of this one. Brandenburg on the wing. Outside to Helgeson, 10-foot volleyball line. Now over the left wing is Vonek. She'll move over to the right and give it to Brandenburg. Tries to find Steeney inside, and Steeney can't quite corral a pass. She had positioning. Pass was a little long. Still could have potentially got it, but she just lost the handle, and she dribbled it on the baseline for a turnover. Quickly down the court is Katie Kuehlers. She'll pass it outside to Gabrielson, who'll move and shoot from the lane. That one is no good. Last touch by the Bulldogs. So it will stay on this side. Shot clock will reset. And Addie Lamb will inbound for Belmond-Klemme. And she'll find Gabrielson for a long two. That one's off the mark. Rebound is loose. Gabrielson will end up with the basketball. Over to Aguilera. She'll shoot from the elbow. That one is good. She hit the bank shot, and Belmond-Klemme will take a 7-5 lead with 4.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Rognes down low, moves. That one's cleanly blocked by Kaylee Kuehlers, and Belmont's gonna ride the other way, looking to extend on their 2-point lead. Gabrielson hands it off to Lamb. Lamb wants a long two. That one is good as well. Belmond-Klemme hitting some shots early, find themselves up by 4. Helgeson moves to her left. Shot is up, no good. Rebound by Steeney and knocked out of her hands. This will stay with the Bulldogs. Helgeson had a lane there. Was not able to get it to go. Inbound to Steeney. Bounce pass Vonek. Thought about a three. Now she's going to give it over to Helgeson. She's got space. And she hits the three-pointer. Cuts the deficit to 1. 3:45 left in the first quarter. Belmont with the lead and the basketball. Lamb over to Aguilera. And an offensive foul will be called, moving screen. So it'll be the third personal foul. That's going to go on number 31, Addie Lamb. First personal on Lamb. Brandenburg over to Helgeson. Now down low is Vonek. She'll drive. get to the rim, no good. Rebounds loose, picked up by Rognes. Now in the corner is Brandenburg. She tries to get it into Steeny, and we're gonna have a tie-up and a jump ball. And this one's gonna go over to the Broncos, and Belmont is gonna call a timeout. So we will take it as well. 3:13 left in the first quarter. Timeout, Broncos. We'll be back on KIOW.
Pritchard Auto Company of Britt is a proud supporter of West Hancock athletics, music, arts, and education, as well as many activities and organizations in the Britt and Kanawha communities. You support us so we can support them. Check us out on Pritchards.com, give us a call, or stop in and let us earn your business. That's Pritchards.com. Go Eagles!
Forest City Family Dentistry downtown on J Street. Dr. Layla can now place crowns in one visit. No clumsy temporary or return appointment needed. Also ask us about replacing missing teeth with affordable dental implants. Visit the place that puts a smile on your face. Forest City Family Dentistry. Call 585-4636.
Nearly a turnover off the inbounds for Lake Mills. Instead, a Euro step in the paint will go for the Broncos. So near turnover ends up in points. It's 11-8. Brandenburg over to Helgeson. Helgeson down low, Rognes. Her shot is no good. Rebound goes to Steeny. Her shot is up and in. Now on the Broncos' end, Gabrielson gives it off to Addie Lamb. She'll move over and give it back to Gabrielson. Trying to create some space. She'll stop at the free throw line. Give it over to Aguilera, who will drain home a three. Exchanging baskets here. 14-10 in favor of the Broncos. 2:15 left in the first quarter. Loose basketball, last touched by Lake Mills. Another turnover for Lake Mills. Both these teams average close to 20 turnovers per game. And there is one, just as I speak of it, a poor sloppy pass for Belmont. Rognes puts it up and in. Lake Mills getting points off the turnover, cuts the deficit 2-2. Gabrielson over to Aguilera. She wants another three-pointer. That one is short. Rebound goes to Ellis Steeny. Lake Mills looking to take a lead potentially or tie it up. Pass inside to Rognes is tipped and taken away by Belmont. Under 2 minutes left. 1 minute, 35 seconds in the first quarter. 14-12 in favor of the Broncos. Bounce pass down low, good find, but the shot is no good. Offensive rebound though, and a block by Elistini. Belmont had a point-blank layup and they botched it. Then Elistini with a big block gives the Bulldogs a chance to tie it or take the lead on the offensive end. They want the lead. Can't quite get it there. Helgeson's three off the heel. Rebound goes to Belmond-Klemme. Addie Lamb over to Gabrielson. Gets a screen, now inside, off glass and in. Kaylee Kuehlers hits the layup with under 1 minute left. It's 16-12 Broncos. 45 seconds. Lake Mills with the rock. Helgeson has it, gives it over to Brandenburg. Now in the corner, Taylor Vonick wants a three. Yeah! Deficit is one for Lake Mills. Just about a 1 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. So Belmont will have to take a shot. Another screen set by Addie Lamb for Gabrielson. Gabrielson's shot in the lane is no good, and Lake Mills can hold for the last shot. But Vonick just goes straight up the lane for a lay-in, and Lake Mills has the first lead of this basketball game for them with under 10 seconds left. Addie Lamb working on Helgeson, comes across half court, 3 seconds. She gets a lane, shot is up. It is no good, but a foul will be called, and she'll head to the free throw line. Yeah. Addie Lamb to the free throw line for two. Addie Lamb is an 81% free throw shooter. ties us up at 17. Elistini, I believe, was called for the foul. She'll take a seat with 1 second left. Free throw is no good, so she splits a pair. 80% free throw shooter splits a pair, and after 8 minutes, we are tied here in Belmont at 17 points apiece. We'll be back here in just 1 minute for the start of the second quarter. You're watching Tournament Basketball on KIOW.
Kirschbaum Electrical and Plumbing of Lake Mills has over 25 years experience in electrical, plumbing, heating, and air conditioning work, residential and light commercial installation and repair work. Give them a call at 641-592-8831 today. Good luck to the Lake Mills Bulldogs from Kirschbaum Electrical and Plumbing of Lake Mills.
Hy-Vee in Garner is a proud supporter of the GHV Cardinals. Hy-Vee is conveniently located on Highway 18 in Garner. Hy-Vee is your employee-owned family grocery store. Go Cards from Hy-Vee in Garner. Check out our weekly hot deals in the store today.
Zinpro, the leader in organic trace minerals for animal wellness, is now hiring multiple plant operators and maintenance technicians to join their team in Garner. We'll take an active role in improving, operating, and maintaining all processes associated with the plant. Learn more and apply online at zinpro.com/careers.
All right, Josiah Cleveland back with you at Belmond-Klemme High School for Class 2A first round basketball. Lake Mills and Belmont even at 17 after the first quarter. 10 points already for Aguilera of the Broncos. She's hit a few three-pointers. And the Broncos will start off with the basketball in the second quarter. Lamb finds a lane, and she puts it in for two. Defensive breakdown there, and Addie Lamb had a wide open lane, and now a little too aggressive on the other end are the Bulldogs. As Vonik missiled a pass inside that was not connected and thrown out of bounds. Lamb for a long two now, that one's good. She was just about one step inside of the three-point line, so not the best shot you want to take, but she made it, so it's a good shot. She's got 9 now, and Belmont has a 4-point lead, just under 1 minute gone in the second quarter. Finley Rogstead is in the game for the Bulldogs. Helgeson with the basketball in the corner for Vonik. 10 on the shot clock. Vonik will drive. She'll put up a floater, and it's good. Good play there from the point guard. And the Lake Mills cuts the deficit to just 2. Gabrielson outside to Aguilera. She'll drive. Now give it off to Addie Lamb. She'll try to drive on Helgeson. Now inside the corner. Aguilera for 3. Aguilera is having herself a game right now. She's got 13, and the Belmont lead is up to 5. Rognes down low over to Finley Rogstead. Now down low to Rognes. She'll drive and put it in. Good footwork there. She took some contact, no call, but she gets the layup to go. Aguilera now over to Gabrielson. Top of the key now will be Addie Lamb. Gabrielson now will drive and get the layup. Lake Mills is somehow allowing these lanes to present themselves. Belmont really wants to get out and run after when they get the ball on offense. That's how they've scored a lot of their points. 5-point lead once more for the Broncos. Helgeson wants a three-pointer to cut into that, and she got it. 3-point make for Helgeson. She's got 8. And the deficit is now 2 for the Bulldogs. 5.5 minutes left in the first half. 3-point shot from Gabrielson is no good. Josie Helgeson gets the rebound. Pull up without numbers. Give it over to Vonik. Thought about a 3. She'll pump fake. Try to force it into Rognes. And it's going to be taken away by the Broncos. Lake Mills wearing purple jerseys with purple shorts. And Belmont is wearing the white jerseys with the white shorts. A turnover here from Addie Lamb. numbers for Lake Mills as Rogstead and Helgeson have it. Helgeson tries to shoot a layup. Good defense there from Addie Lamb, and they cannot convert the 2-on-1 opportunity. Going the other way is Allie Barris. She'll give it over to Addie Lamb, who will drive, and a blocking call will be made. Shot went up, but is going to be called on the floor. So it'll be an inbound from the baseline for Addie Lamb. That foul goes on Helgeson. Will be her first. Team's third foul of this half. 2 on Belmont, 3 on Lake Mills. Addie Lamb in the corner now. Gabrielson wants another three-pointer. That one is not there. Rebound, though, is loose, picked up by Kaylee Kuehlers. And now Gabrielson has a lane. She's going to drive, and she's going to put the layup in as well. Back to a 4-point lead for the Broncos. Vonick thought about a three, gives it over to Finley Rogstead. Elistini will check back in for Lake Mills on the next buzzer. Vonick on the left wing. Just about 4 minutes left in the half. Rogstead outside. Helgeson wants a three-pointer. That one will not get the friendly roll. Trying to box out Addie Lamb was Kate Bechtel, was not able to. And Belmont will have the basketball with a 4-point lead just under halfway, or just over halfway rather, through this second quarter. Aguilera, bounce pass to Addie Lamb. She'll move to her right, now give it back to Aguilera, right in front of the Belmont student section in the far corner, and she dribbled it off somebody's foot. It's gonna be Belmont basketball. Elistini will check in for number 30, Kate Bechtel. 3 minutes, 32 seconds left in the first half. Inbound for Belmont. Aguilera will drive, hand it off to Lamb. She'll shoot, and it'll be a shot clock violation. Great defense that time from the Bulldogs, forcing a wild acrobatic shot for Addie Lamb. Could not draw iron, and Lake Mills forces a shot clock turnover. Again, Josiah Cleveland with you in Belmont-Klemme for playoff basketball. Class 2A first round action. Winner of this game will play Sioux Central rather in just under a week on Tuesday actually. So only a few days. That game will be at 7 o'clock. Lake Mills turns it over on the offensive end. 3 minutes left. Lamb over to Barris. Barris nearly lost the dribble. Rogness almost takes it away. Picked up her dribble now and gives it over to Aguilera. She's at the top of the key, tries to find a lane, and she's just gonna lose the basketball. Last touch by Aguilera as she tried to push it to her teammate, but it rolled out of bounds. Another turnover for the Broncos. I mentioned both these teams average just about 20 turnovers per game. 2.5 minutes left in the half. Three-point shot from Vonick is good. Deficit is now 1 once again. Natalie Brandenburg over to the scorer's table for the Bulldogs. Gabrielson will drive. Blocked off by Elistini, and then a foul from behind as the bounce pass went to Kaylee Kuehlers. Foul from behind called on Helgeson. And Kuehlers will head to the free throw line for 2. They're going to call that a shooting foul. First free throw is off the mark. Kaylee Kuehlers is a 77.5% free throw shooter. She'll have one more. Brandenburg comes in for Josie Helgeson. Second free throw is also no good. Rebound is loose, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Addie Lamb of the Broncos. So Lake Mills with a chance to go out in front. Last time they had the lead was just about 7 minutes ago, right at the end of the first quarter. We were tied at 17 after that quarter. Belmont with a 11-10 advantage in this quarter so far. Over to Finley Rogstead on the right wing. Now back over to Vonick. She'll pump fake, now shoot along 2. That one's off the mark. Rebound is loose, picked up by a couple players. It's gonna be a jump ball. It'll stay on this side as Bryn Rogness and Addie Lamb got tied up. Good hustle there from both girls. Getting a jump ball. This will stay here. Brandenburg will inbound for the Bulldogs. She's got to get it in, and she will, to Vonik on the left wing. She puts it on the deck now. 1 minute, seconds down low. Finley Rogstad shot no good. Rebound, Elastini. Shot is up and good. Stini cleaning up the offensive glass and giving Lake Mills a 1-point lead with 1.5 minutes left in the first half. Gabrielson over to Lamb. Pick and roll back to Gabrielson. Hands it off to Lamb. Her shot no good. Rebound goes to Barris, and her shot is up and in. Boxed out there. Boxed out 3 of the 5 players, and one of those 2 was Allison Barris, giving the Broncos a lead once again. Brandenburg inside for Rognes. Rognes goes up for 2, and she's going to be fouled. Good seal off there from Bryn Rognes. Brandenburg found her. Wasn't quick enough with the shot, but she jaws the foul. That's going to go on Kaylee Coolers, her first. Only the 3rd personal foul on the Broncos of this half. So Rognes will head to the free throw line for 2 free throws, where she is a 51.9% free throw shooter. She makes the first. So she'll have 1 more, looking to go 2 for 2, and she does, giving Lake Mills the 1-point advantage once again. 1 minute left in the first half. 1 minute. Broncos with the basketball. Addie Lamb gives it over to Quinn Gabrielson. She'll move to her right, try to get inside the lane, bounce pass. Kohlers is up and in. Kaylee Kohlers has some size on Rognes, and she used that size to get the layup to go. Brandenburg over. Now down low, Elastini. Her shot is in. Elastini gets the shot to go, as Rettig will get the assist. Rettig in the game gets the dime, and it's another lead for the Bulldogs with 20 seconds left. Belmont can take the last shot. Barris in the corner gives it over to Gabrielson. Gets it back and hands it off to Aguilera. Under 10 seconds left, and a foul will be called on Lake Mills. Gonna go on Vonik. Ava Moan will check in for Elastini. Only the 5th foul on Lake Mills. 8 seconds. Aguilera gives it over to Addie Lamb. Addie Lamb's gonna force a 3. That one's no good. Rebounds loose, and it's knocked away as the buzzer will sound. Competitive and entertaining first half comes to a close with Lake Mills holding a 1-point lead over the host Belmond-Klemme. 33-32. I'll be back here in a few minutes to go over the halftime numbers. You're watching tournament basketball on KIOW.
Clear Lake Bank & Trust is a local bank with local decisions and experienced employees. We are also dedicated to helping our customers achieve their highest financial goals. We appreciate those who put their trust in our bank and our employees. For that, we say thank you.
Visit our website at clearlakebank.com or feel free to visit any of our 4 convenient locations to learn more about Clear Lake Bank & Trust.
The comfort that comes from dependable quality LP gas is delivered when you need it from Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson. Locally owned and operated since 2005 with competitive prices and quick, efficient service. Good luck, athletes, from Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson.
Miller Pharmacy has complete prescription services. Free delivery in town, by mail, along with curbside pickup located at the Mercy One Clinic in Forest City. Miller Pharmacy is also open Saturday mornings and gladly accepts Visa, MasterCard, and Discover. Call ahead and your script refill will be ready for you. No need to wait. Miller Pharmacy of Forest City.
Hi, this is Tim Schmidt with Pritchard's of Garner. We have been proudly supporting GHV Athletics since 1913. We are also proud of our award-winning team right here at Pritchard's of Garner. And from all of us here, go Cardinals!
Swenson's Do It Best Hardware and Brick. Get thousands of handy items like Traeger grills, WeatherTech products, housewares, tools, plumbing, electrical, and building materials. For all your painting projects, choose Valspar Pristine, Medallion, and Integrity paints. We do custom matching from any color. Get ready for spring at Swenson's Do It Best Hardware and Brick, serving North Iowa for over 40 years.
Stendrud Insurance in Lake Mills, proudly serving clients since 1992. At Stendrud Insurance, we offer a diverse range of insurance options and companies backed by staff that are devoted to you. Stendrud Insurance in Lake Mills, quality, service, and knowledge from one of the area's leading independent insurance providers.
Top Dead Center Truck Equipment of Forest City. Top Dead Center is a full-line Western dealer with blades and snow control equipment. They also carry truck accessories of all kinds, fifth wheel hitches, LED lights, and more. Call 641-512-5529. Top Dead Center Truck Equipment of Forest City.
Hancock County Health System physical, occupational, and speech therapy programs are here for you. For high school athletes to retirees, HCHS will guide you in minimizing your pain and maximizing your mobility. Hancock County Health System, your health, our care, a lasting partnership.
Dielectric Manufacturing in Lake Mills, supporting the Lake Mills community for over 30 years. Dielectric is a third-generation family-owned company with excellent benefits, flexible scheduling, and job stability. Good luck to our area athletes from Dielectric Manufacturing in Lake Mills.
Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, your hometown community bank, offering expertise in ag and commercial lending with digital banking products to fit all of your financial needs. Contact us today in Buffalo Center, Lakota, Britt, Lake Mills, and Bryceland. Member FDIC.
Waldorf University in Forest City. With scholarships available up to full tuition, athletics, fine arts, and over 35 clubs and organizations, you'll have the opportunity to find your passion while getting a world-class education. On campus or online, find support from a community that makes you feel at home. Find out more today at waldorf.edu.
Hi, I'm Dave Zroslik, president of Stellar Industries. The employee owners of Stellar Industries reflect the values of small-town living, honesty, integrity, kindness, and caring. With locations in Garner, Kanawha, and Mason City, Stellar is a proud supporter of high school athletes from across the North Iowa area. Log on to StellarIndustries.com to learn more about Stellar and how you can become part of our family.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Josiah Cleveland back with you for the halftime show. 33-32, Lake Mills with a 1-point advantage over the host, Belmond-Klemme. Some first half numbers to go over quickly. Allison Barris for the Broncos had 2 points in that first half. Quinn Gabrielson had 4. Shaylee Aguilera slowed down in the second quarter, but she had a strong first quarter. She finished with 13 first half points. Kaylee Kuehlers had 4 on a couple layups, and Addie Lamb has 9 at the halfway mark. Belmond-Klemme scored 17 points in the first quarter and 15 points in the second quarter. For the Lake Mills Bulldogs, Natalie Brandenburg had a 3-pointer in the first half for 3 total points. Taylor Vonick had 10, Josie Hellickson with 8, Bryn Rognes had 6, and Elestini had 6 as well. So pretty even scoring just about all the way through for both of these teams. Again, 17-17 after the first quarter, Lake Mills winning the second quarter 16-15. Some area scores to pass along. Forest City girls are hosting Iowa Falls Alden with about 2.5 minutes left in the first half. Forest City is leading Iowa Falls by a score of 32-17. And just down the road in Garner, Iowa, the Cardinal girls are hosting Clarion Goldfield Dows, and Garner is up in the second quarter, 25-13. We also had some postseason wrestling action this morning and afternoon. Some state qualifiers for individuals. West Hancock had 6 state qualifiers that will wrestle starting on Wednesday in Coralville for the state wrestling tournament. Those were Teague Smith at 120, Jacob Larson at 126, Kellen Smith at 152, Creighton Kelly at 182, Kale Zool at 195, and David Smith at 220. Lake Mills also had 6 wrestlers qualify for state. At 106, Lucas Oldenkamp. At 113, Geraldo Vasquez. At 120, Hayden Helgeson. 132 was Steve Brandenburg. 145, Cody Cox. And rounding out it for Lake Mills at 220 was Wyatt Hanna. Forest City had 3 state wrestlers qualify. At 132, Gavin Grunhall. At 145, Alex Beatty. And at 170, Kellen Moore. And GHV also had 3. 152 was Lucas Crowell. 170, Michael Ohado. And 182, Parker Moritz. Again, that will start on Wednesday. Carl Woolridge will be down in Coralville for KOW, doing the coverage down there. Starting off in a new site this year. It should work a little better, I think, and sure to have a sellout arena just like at the Well down in Des Moines. So starting Wednesday, they'll go through Saturday. Championships will be Saturday. You can find all the brackets and information as they will be released, I'm assuming, either tomorrow sometime or Monday, and that should be on the Iowa State High School Athletic Association's website, I would assume. Again, I'm thinking that's probably coming out maybe tomorrow or Monday at the latest. About a minute and a half here left in halftime. I will be back for the start of the second half in just 90 seconds. So stay with us. You're watching Tournament Basketball on KIOW.
Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, your hometown community bank, offering expertise in ag and commercial lending with digital banking products to fit all of your financial needs. Contact us today in Buffalo Center, Lakota, Britt, Lake Mills, and Bryceland. Member FDIC.
Waldorf University in Forest City. With scholarships available up to full tuition, athletics, fine arts, and over 35 clubs and organizations, you'll have the opportunity to find your passion while getting a world-class education. On campus or online, find support from a community that makes you feel at home. Find out more today at waldorf.edu.
Hi, I'm Dave Zroslik, president of Stellar Industries. The employee owners of Stellar Industries reflect the values of small town living, honesty, integrity, kindness, and caring. With locations in Garner, Kanawha, and Mason City, Stellar is a proud supporter of high school athletes. Log on to stellarindustries.com to learn more about Stellar and how you can become part of our family.
Congratulations on an outstanding season. Good luck in the postseason from your locally owned Jay Hiscox State Farm team in Britt. To see how you can save on your insurance, call Jay or Lindsay at 641-843-3563. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back to Belmond-Klemme High School with Josiah Cleveland with you for the start of the second half. 33-32 as we start. Belmond-Klemme with the basketball, trailing by 1 to the visiting Bulldogs of Lake Mills. Broncos hosting. These two teams split the regular season meetings, and Belmont finished 1 game higher in the top of Iowa West standings. Early shot is blocked but maintained by Belmont. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Addie Lamb over to Aguilera, top of the key. Gives it over to Gabrielson as she will reset with only 6 seconds on the shot clock. 3 now. She's got to shoot it, and she will, and she'll hit a 3. Just a little too much space there late in the shot clock. Lake Mills kind of backed off, and she pulled the trigger and hit the shot. Coach Beth Van Rokel with Serena Cobra almost. She looks a little nervous, but Brandenburg wants a 3 to respond. That one is no good by Lake Mills. And a jump ball as the rebound ended up in a scrum. Lake Mills, good hustle there, will retain possession. Now down by 2. Just under 1 minute gone here in the second half. Inbound to Steeny. She might have been fouled. They didn't call it. Gives it over to Rognes. Her shot is no good. And now a tie-up right there with Helgeson and Addie Lamb. This one will go over to Belmond-Klemme. Steeny with a shot underneath. couldn't get it to go. Got her own rebound and gave it to Rognes, who couldn't get the elbow jumper either. Fans here wanted a foul called on Belmont. The officials did not satisfy their craving. Aguilera now top of the key. 6 minutes, 40 seconds left in the third. Bounce pass down low to Addie Lamb. That one's no good. She was out of control. Vonek now comes the other way. She'll stop and give it over to Helgeson. She'll drive. She's got a lane. Her shot is up and in. Natalie Brandenburg finds a layup lane and she connects, tying us up at 35 with 6 minutes and 20 seconds left in this third quarter. Gabrielson gives it off to Lamb. Back to Gabrielson. She'll drive, stop, give it over to Aguilera. Her three is no good. Brandenburg gets the rebound in the corner. Vonek now up the court to Helgeson. She'll drive, high off glass, no good. Rebounds loose, picked up by Lamb of the Broncos, and her gives it to Aguilera, and her pass is taken away by Brandenburg. Helgeson stops, gives it over to Vonek, and she'll wait and settle down the offense. Lake Mills had numbers, but they were not organized, so they can't capitalize off that transition opportunity. Brandenburg had the ball knocked out of her hands. It'll stay with the Bulldogs. Vonek will drive. Floater is up short off the front iron. She gets her own rebound. She goes up again. No call, and now a turnover at midcourt. Belmont throwing the basketball carelessly here in the second half. 5 minutes, 22 seconds left in the third. Helgeson down low to Rognes, and a foul will be called on Belmond-Klemme's Kaylee Coolers as she reached over the back of Bryn Rognes. Fans here are happy about that. They've wanted a foul in the last 3 possessions plus. Brandenburg inbound to Helgeson's three. That one's off the heel, no good. Rebound goes to Addie Lamb of the Broncos. Quickly up to Gabrielson. She'll stop at the 10-foot volleyball line. Looks a little hesitant. Hand it off to Aguilera. Top of the key. Now Barris will drive. She'll have it knocked out of her hands, but a reach-in foul will be called on Josie Helgeson. That'll be number 3 on Helgeson. Something to keep an eye out. If you are a Bulldog fan, your three-point shooter has 3 personal fouls with 5 minutes left in the third quarter. We're tied at 35. An offensive foul will be called on Belmont as they're trying to open up some space on the inbound. Belmont will call a full timeout, assuming they want to talk that play over just to clear some things up so it doesn't happen again. We'll take a break as well and be back after the Belmont timeout. You're watching Tournament Basketball on KIOW.
Iowa Mold Tooling in Garner. IMT has supported the GHV Cardinals and our local communities for 60 years. IMT would like to wish all of our area teams good luck in the tournaments. IMT in Garner is now hiring. Apply today at imt.com/careers.
Forest City Auto is your Napa Auto Care Center where we work on all types of vehicles and guarantee our work with a 2-year part and labor warranty. With free pickup and delivery, we're the place to call. And if you don't talk to Cheyenne or Lorena, you've called the wrong place. Forest City Auto.
Ewing Funeral Home and Monument Company, family-owned and community-minded in Britt, Kanawha, Clarion, Belmond, and Dow's. Honoring families in North Iowa for over 40 years. Michael, Brianne, and the staff of Ewing Funeral Home and Monument Company say good luck, area teams.
Welcome back to Belmond-Klemme High School in Belmont, Iowa. Josiah Cleveland with you for first-round action in the 2A Region 3 playoff bracket. Lake Mills and Belmont doing battle for the chance to knock off the 15-6 Sioux Central team in Sioux Central on Valentine's Day. We've got a tie game here with 4 minutes, 40 seconds left in the third quarter. And a pass to Helgeson. Couldn't control it, but it bounced off. It looked like the face of Quinn Gabrielson out of bounds, so Lake Mills will maintain possession. 16 seconds left on the shot clock. Vonek almost inbound, gives it over to Brandenburg. Now inside Rognes, outside Helgeson's pass isn't quite there, or the pass to Helgeson isn't quite there. Now inside Steeny, knocked out of bounds. Lake Mills is going to have 1 second on the shot clock. So they're going to have to inbound it and pull the trigger. Helgeson's three off the inbound, hits iron, but it's no good. And the rebound can't be grabbed by Addie Lamb. She just fumbles it out of bounds. So Lake Mills will get a fresh 35 here. Still looking to go up front. We're still tied at 35. Inbound to Helgeson. She'll give it over to Taylor Vonick. Back to Helgeson, looking to get Steeny involved here down low. Pass inside is a forced pass, and it is taken away. Good defense there from the Broncos. Down it low on Ella Steeny. Now driving, passing down low, and it's going to be last touched by the Bulldogs as Addie Lamb drove and had a bounce pass to the post. Loose ball squirted out of bounds, last touch by a purple jersey. Inbound, no good on the three was Kaylee Coolers. Elistini with the board for the Bulldogs. Vonick right at the top of the key, three-pointer is off the heel, no good. Steeny soars in trying to get the rebound, but boxed out by Lamb. 3 minutes, 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Not a lot of scoring here yet. Floater there from Gabrielson is short. Bulldogs now trying to get some transition basketball going. Vonick for three, that one's short. Rebound is saved, not quite. Vonick rushing over in the corner, couldn't quite save it. Good hustle from Vonick though. 3 minutes, 19 seconds left, 35 all. 2 personal fouls in the quarter on Belmont, and now 2 on Lake Mills, as this is going to be a shooting foul called on number 2, Taylor Vonick, which will send Addie Lamb to the free throw line. She is 1 for 2 from the line today. She is a solid free throw shooter, shooting at an 80% free throw clip, making the first. Addie's second is no good, so she splits both times she's gone to the free throw line. She split the free throws. And in the game this tight, every free throw is corner. Now over to Brandenburg, trying to force it inside. Maybe miscommunication there from Brandenburg and Vonick, as the pass was off target, and the Broncos get the basketball back. Up 1, 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Barris will drive. Will try to weave through the defense. She's rejected by Elistini. Lake Mills coaching staff wants the girls to move quickly. Corner three is good! Corner three, corner pocket. Josie Helgeson hits another one. She came to play today, and she puts her team up by 2. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Lamb over to Aguilera. She has 13 points for the Broncos, trying to make it 15, off glass and in. Tying us up once more, her 15th point, leading the Broncos. Nearly a turnover for Lake Mills. Regaining the dribble was Vonick. Now Helgeson will drive, stop, try to pass it off down low to Steeny, and we're gonna have a jump ball, and it'll stay on this side. Helgeson was in between a shot, a mid-range shot, and a pass. Luckily, it looked more like a pass. It was deflected anyway. Now down low, Steeny off the inbound. Her shot is no good. Rognes gets the rebound, but no call. It's gonna be out of bounds, last touch by the Bulldogs. A lot of commotion in the gym right now. Everybody on this side wearing purple wanted a foul on both shots. They didn't get either. 38-38, 90 seconds left in the third quarter. And a shot from the baseline, no good for Barris. Quickly down the other way. And a blocking foul will be called on the Broncos. Taylor Vonick just put her head down and drove right to the rim, earning herself a trip to the free throw line. Foul called on Gabrielson, her second personal of the game. Vonick shoots the free throws at 72%, makes the first one, and breaks this tie, giving the Bulldogs a 1-point lead. Ava Moen will check in. Second free throw is in and out, no good. So she splits a pair as well. Lamb coming down the court, crossing half court. 1 minute, 10 seconds left in the third quarter. First round playoff action here in Belmont. Aguilera. Gabrielson now top of the key. Hands it off to Aguilera. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Gabrielson tries to force it down low, and it is taken away by the Bulldogs. Elistini with the pickoff. Gives it over to Vonick. 15 seconds between shot clock and game clock, so Bulldogs will have to shoot. Helgeson moves to her left, picks up her dribble. Now gives it over to Vonick. Down low, trying to feed Steeny. It is out of bounds. Last touched by the Bulldogs, rather. It'll be Bronco basketball with 32.5 left in the quarter. Broncos can take the last shot if they want. Elistini will check out, and Ava Moen will check in for Lake Mills. Lamb nearly turned it over, and it's going to be a jump ball. It'll stay here as Rognes and Gabrielson were tied up down low. 20.6 left in the quarter. Lamb inbounds to Gabrielson. Aguilera now on the wing. She'll drive and try to hand it off. Good defense from Vonick. Lamb will get the lay-in, though, as she finally gets the basketball and finds the lane. 5 on the shot clock. Vonick loses the dribble and throws it away. Mills can't get the tie, can't break the tie, or the 1-point deficit. Heave at the end will be short. And after 3 quarters, Belmond-Klemme holds a 1-point lead over the visiting Bulldogs. I'll be back here in just under a minute for the start of an exciting fourth quarter. Stay with us. You're watching Tournament Basketball on KIOW.
The Forest City Family YMCA proudly supports all our area athletes. Congratulations and good luck in the tournaments. The Forest City Family YMCA for youth development, for healthy living, for social responsibility.
Hy-Vee in Forest City is a proud supporter of the Forest City Indians. Stop in and check out their pharmacy. It's built for you. No waiting in lines for the pharmacy. The pharmacy will be waiting for you. Hy-Vee is your full-service, employee-owned grocery store here in Forest City. Go Indians from Hy-Vee.
Attention farmers, have you heard of the new form of nitrogen? It is Proven 40 from Pivot Bio. It's a biological that turns atmospheric nitrogen to ammonia nitrogen, usable to the plant from V5 to R3. Choose Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Go Bulldogs!
Back here in Belmond-Klemme, start of the fourth quarter. Some update on the local scores. Forest City leads Iowa Falls by 14 about halfway through the third quarter. And Garner about halfway through the third quarter leads Clarion Goldfield. Lake Mills starting off with the basketball. Vonick in the corner. Brandenburg will put it on the deck and drive. She'll try a nice shot, and it's good. Good looking shot. Undersized, but she got the shot to go in the paint. Gives the Bulldogs a 1-point lead here early in the fourth. Barris to Aguilera right at the free throw line outside. Gabrielson will be fouled as a trio of Bulldogs converged on her as she drove to the lane. It's going to be called on Finley Rogstead. Only her first. Finley getting some minutes off the bench here this evening. Gabrielson will go to the free throw line for the Broncos. Misses the first. Gabrielson only a 45% free throw shooter. Looks to tie it up here with this one. And she does. Splitting a pair. We are tied again at 41. Under 1 minute gone in the fourth quarter. Vonek gets a screen by Brandenburg. Brandenburg gets the ball now in the corner for Rogstead. Cross court, Vonek. In the corner, Helgeson, pump fake, now she'll drive, take a shorter shot, that one's no good. Rebound's fought for, it's still loose. And it'll be a jump ball. It will go over to Belmond-Klemme. Great hustle there from the Bulldogs. It didn't look like they had a chance at getting that rebound. And they forced the jump ball, switching the possession arrow back in their favor. But as it stands right now, Belmont on offense looking to break the tie. And wanting to do that as well will be Coach Varner. He's going to take a timeout for his Broncos. There'll be a full timeout. We'll take it as well. Be back in 1 minute on KIOW.
NSB Bank wishes all athletes good luck in postseason. For the latest financial products and services with a community touch by local decision makers, stop into your NSB branch location in Titanca, Forest City, Thompson, Mason City, or Northwood. NSB Bank, we're here for you. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Missile Insurance and Realty of Forest City. Whether buying or selling a home, Tim Missile and Pat Levick have the market. Insurance and Realty can help you insure that dream once you find it. Missile Insurance and Realty in Forest City. Call 641-582-3554.
Grow Electric in Lake Mills is proud to support area athletics and proud to serve our new and returning customers. To get started on any electrical project, big or small, call 641-592-8282. Good luck, athletes, from Grow Electric in Lake Mills.
Welcome back to Belmond-Klemme High School. Josiah Cleveland with you for 2A first-round playoff action. We are tied with 6 minutes and 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter at 41 apiece. Belmont with the basketball. And a foul will be called on the Bulldogs. Looks like Vonek will be called on a hold. Holding Addie Lamb, trying to prevent her from getting to the rim. That's something she's done quite often today. She's got a dozen. That'll be number 3 on Vonek. Fourth personal foul on the Broncos. Three-pointer off glass for Ali Barris is good, breaking the tie and giving Belmond-Klemme a 3-point lead. Brandenburg over to Vonek, now in the corner. Helgeson thought about it, gives it off to Vonek. She'll drive, floaters off glass and in. Using the bank to her advantage, cuts the deficit down to 1, 6:15 left. Broncos with the 1-point lead and the rock. Barris, who just hit the 3, gives it off to Aguilera, who has 15 for the Broncos. That's a push-off, and they called it that time. Aguilera clearly extended that arm, and they finally called it. Turnover for Belmond-Klemme. Ava Moan and Finley Rogstead will take a seat for Lake Mills. Bryn Rognes and Elistini will check in. So going big again. Rognes, shot is no good. Rebound goes back to Rognes. Vonek for 3. Yes, sir! Taylor Vonek hits a 3-pointer and gives the Bulldogs a 2-point lead with 5.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Aguilera over to Gabrielson. Had to give it up. She was in a tough place. Picking up her dribble is Gabrielson. Now Addie Lamb will try to drive. She got away with a push-off. Her shot no good, and now a foul will be called on Elistini as she had the hand inside the arms of number 30, Kaylee Kuhlers. Kuhlers going to the free throw line for 2. 77% free throw shooter. Elistini with 3 personal fouls as well. So Helgeson, Vonek, and Steeny, 3 Lake Mills starters with 3 personal fouls. Splits a pair of free throws though, and it is still a 1-point lead for Lake Mills. Vonek at the 10-foot volleyball line gives it over to Brandenburg. Cross-court pass now to Vonek, or excuse me, Helgeson that is. Now here's Vonek. Back over to Brandenburg, now inside Steeny. Steeny goes off glass, that one will not roll through. And a turnover now right underneath the basket for Taylor Vronick. What a play there by number 2 of Lake Mills. Corner, Helgeson wants a three. That one's off the heel, no good. Addie Lamb gets the rebound. Couple good looks there for Lake Mills. Can't get either to go. They still have a 1-point lead here as we approach the halfway mark of the fourth quarter. Good pass down low, and Belmond-Klemme will take a 1-point lead as Addie Lamb hits Quinn Gabrielson on the pick and roll. She gets the lay-in to go, giving the Broncos a 47-46 lead, 4 minutes, 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Helgeson over to Brandenburg. Vronick, oh, she was open for a three. She didn't take it. She's going to try a wild shot, and it's going to be saved by the Broncos after the block. And now a transition layup shot is good. Layup is good for Aguilera. Pushes the lead to 3 for Belmond-Klemme. Under half, or over halfway now, under 4 minutes. Brandenburg wants a three-pointer in response. That one's no good. Steeny with the rebound, puts it up. It is no good, but she's going to head to the free throw line for 2 free throws. That foul going on Kaylee Coolers, her third. Steeny misses the first free throw. She only shoots it at about 25%. Each free throw now down the stretch is massive. Steeny misses both. And Belmond-Klemme with the basketball now after getting the rebound. Addie Lamb. We're going to have a timeout here called by Belmond-Klemme. We'll stay right here as it's only a 30-second timeout. Three double-digit scorers here for the Broncos in Gabrielson, Aguilera, and Addie Lamb. Belmont with a 3-point lead and the basketball. We've only got 3 minutes and 35 seconds left in regulation. One of these teams is going to have their season end. The other will head down to Sioux Central on Valentine's Day, Tuesday, for second round action in Class 2A Region 3. Gabrielson picks up her dribble now, or that was Aguilera, picks up her dribble, gives it over to Gabrielson. Now Addie Lamb back to Gabrielson. Inside, Kaylee Krollers, handoff to Lamb. She's gonna lose it out of bounds. And it's gonna be last touched by Lake Mills. Only 2 seconds on the shot clock. Lake Mills needs good defense. Belmont needs a quick shot. In the corner, Kaylee Coolers wants a three. That one doesn't hit the iron, and it's should have been a shot clock violation, but they're just gonna let it ride as Lake Mills got the clean rebound. Brandenburg with the basketball. 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Lake Mills with the block, down 3. Helgeson right in front of the student section, cross-court pass, Vronick. Try to move to her left, that is blocked off. Now in the corner, Helgeson wants a three-pointer, no good. Steeny gets the rebound and puts it in! Steeny is right there. Helgeson left the three-pointer a little short. It didn't touch iron. Call it an exaggerated pass as Steeny cleans up the rebound, and now Steeny gets the steal as Belmont tried to force it into the paint. Vronick over to Helgeson, down low, Rognus moves to her right, off glass, and that one is a little strong. Rebound goes to Kaylee Coolers. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. Belmont up 1, Lake Mills down 1. It's been back and forth. I think the biggest lead has been 5 points for Belmond-Klemme. That's when it was 5-0, then it was 5-5, and we've been back and forth ever since. We're gonna have 32 minutes of exhilarating basketball here this evening, and who knows, we might have a little more. Wild shot because the shot clock was getting low is no good, cleared out by the Bulldogs. 1 minute, 40 seconds left. Vonick over to Helgeson, back to Vonick. Brandenburg now in the corner is Helgeson. No drive baseline, take a short two-pointer shot, it's good! Helgeson putting it on tonight. Can't see her updated number as the basket is blocking off the Lake Mills side, but she's got to be close to 20, I would assume. Lamb shoots. That one is good. Addie Lamb with the response. She's got 14 now. 65 seconds left. Lake Mills down 1 with the basketball. Cross-court pass. Brandenburg just saves it from going out of bounds. She'll drive, and it'll be taken away. Good hands there from Addie Lamb, forcing the turnover. Addie Lamb just gets it across half court. 45 seconds on the game clock, 22 on the shot clock. Lake Mills needs to play good defense. Both teams with 5 personal fouls, so they're gonna have to give some if they want to. 13 now on the shot clock. Helgeson pokes it away, last touch by Helgeson. Good defense there on Aguilera. 9 seconds on the shot clock, 30.4 on the game clock here in the fourth quarter. Inbound goes to the backcourt, and a foul is called on Josie Helgeson. That'll be number 4. Full timeout called by Coach Van Rokel. So the shot clock is going to reset. And it'll be no shot clock as we are under 35 seconds. 26. Lake Mills fouling with under 35 seconds. They're going to have to foul again and send the Broncos to the free throw line. They're down 1 point here. Garner Hayfield Ventura is up after 3 quarters, just about to start the fourth quarter there in Garner. Garner is leading 50-36 over Clarion Goldfield. And in Forest City, we are just starting the fourth quarter as well. Forest City with a 51-35 lead over Iowa Falls. Much more exciting game here, though. We're under a half minute left. Lake Mills is going to have to foul again, and it really can't be Josie Helgeson. She's got 4 personals, 1 more, and she will be disqualified from this game. Inbound goes to Addie Lamb. She's going to use her size. And now a near turnover. We're going to have a jump ball. It's a jump ball, and it's going to be Lake Mills basketball. Lake Mills had the possession arrow, and they're going to be able to take the last shot. Season on the line. Pressure is felt everywhere. Helgeson almost traveled. She's going to put it on the deck. Her shot is no good, and it's picked up by Addie Lamb. They've got a foul, and Elistini will. That'll be her 4th foul, sending number 21, Quinn Gabrielson, to the free throw line. She's a 45% free throw shooter for 1 and 1. Full timeout called by Lake Mills. We're gonna take 30 seconds of that. I'm gonna catch my breath, grab a little water. We'll be back in 30 seconds on KIOW.
Malin Egg Service of Forest City is a proud supporter of Forest City High School athletics. Nate Malin is with you from the word go. From planting to harvest, you can count on Nate. Contact him today in Forest City at 641-860-1712. Nate will help you put the right seed on your acres. 641-860-1712.
Hi, I'm Cameron, and I play for the West Hancock Eagles. My Grandpa Bill at the Cowboy Shop has been dressing Eagle fans for over 50 years. Get a great deal on men's, women's, and children's West Hancock shirts, hats, hoodies, and coats. Plus, Vikings and Packers gear, Iowa State, Iowa, and UNI apparel, as well as Skechers footwear. Shop the Cowboy Shop, downtown Britt.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Josiah Cleveland back with you in Belmond-Klemme. 7 and change left on the shot clock. Quinn Gabrielson is headed to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Belmond-Klemme with a 1-point lead. She's a 45% free throw shooter, headed to the free throw line for 1-and-1. Trying to give her Broncos a 3-point lead. Only one person on the line for the Broncos. Free throw is no good. Rebound goes to Bryn Rognes. Quickly down the court is Vonick. Her shot no good, and it is out of bounds. The buzzer will sound, and that will be the game. We're gonna hold it up though. Officials are talking at midcourt. We're gonna add 4/10 to the clock. It'll be white basketball. That's Belmond-Klemme with the basketball. And Belmont's gonna take a timeout. So Belmont thought the game was over. We still have 4/10 of a second left. Taylor Vonick drove down the lane, put up a crazy shot. It was no good. Could have been deflected perhaps. That's what the coaching staff of the Bulldogs wanted. Officials didn't see it. It's gonna be Broncos basketball with 4/10 of a second left. Not enough time to foul and then get a shot off on the other end in the case of a miss. So for Lake Mills, your only shot here is you force a 5-second violation on the inbounds, resulting in a turnover, and then you would have enough time to tip it in. I believe in high school you need 6/10 of a second to shoot it fully. I might be mistaken, but they got to get the first 5-second call here. I'm not sure if Belmont has any more timeouts. Here's the inbound. We're gonna have a foul called. We're gonna have a foul called on Belmond-Klemme. Clock should not have started. They do add the .4. Lake Mills will call it. So, I guess I forgot about the potential for an offensive foul. Man, this has been a crazy game. We're gonna stay here. It's a timeout on Lake Mills. The coaches are kind of confused. They want to make sure that they have everything straight for this play here that will decide who moves on to play in the second round against Sioux Central. 4/10 of a second left. Lake Mills with the basketball. Down by 1, needing any basket of any kind. Natalie Brandenburg will be the inbounder for the Bulldogs. Barris will be put on her. Here's the inbound. Shot is no good. That will be the season for the Bulldogs, as the shot is no good by Taylor Vonick. Standing ovation here from the Bulldog faithful. Hard-fought game, only a 1-point contest here, as Belmond-Klemme will advance to play Sioux Central next Tuesday in Sioux Rapids. I'll break it all down in just a few minutes on our post-game show. 51-50 is your final score here from Belmont. Belmont moving on. I'll break it down in just a couple minutes. Stay with us on KIOW.
Custom Paint and Collision of Forest City. Corey and his staff have nearly 50 years of body shop experience and can fix just about anything on the road. They give free estimates and Also carry car batteries and windshield wipers. Located on Highway 69 just south of Forest City, it's Custom Paint and Collision, your body shop.
Count on First State Bank of Britt and Woden to put your community first. We partner with your clubs, we cheer with you at the games, we make decisions right at home to help keep you financially strong. And with advanced online and mobile options, banking has never been easier. Good luck, Eagles, from First State Bank of Britt and Woden, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Single Stat Hardware in Lake Mills has American-made Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana appliances to make your life easier. For appliances with the best in innovation, quality, dependability, and free delivery, see Single Stat Hardware, your do-it-best store at 202 North Washington in Lake Mills or at singlestathardware.com.
Advanced Door Systems of Forest City. Advanced Door Systems is your Raynor and CHI overhead door dealer. They also service any make or model of overhead door. Call 641-585-1900 or see them online at ads-doors.com. Advanced Door Systems, the right door, the right way.
FCIS Insurance is proud to support our local athletes throughout the year. Let FCIS be your partner, not just your agent, helping you with all your insurance needs. With multiple carriers, we can get you the best coverage for the best price. Call us today at 800-331-1520. Good luck, Indians, from FCIS Insurance.
We want to see your smile. At Garner Dental Group, our goal is making sure every patient is confident in showing their full smile. No matter your dental needs, we can make that happen. Call us today to schedule an appointment and make 2023 the year your smile shines. Garner Dental Group. For more information, visit garnerdental.com.
Pritchard Auto Company of Britt is a proud supporter of West Hancock athletics, music, arts, and education, as well as many activities and organizations in the Britt and Kanawha communities. You support us so we can support them. Check us out on pritchards.com, give us a call, or stop in and let us earn your business. That's pritchards.com. Go Eagles!
Forest City Family Dentistry downtown on J Street. Dr. Layla can now place crowns in one visit. No clumsy temporary or return appointment needed. Also ask us about replacing missing teeth with affordable dental implants. Visit the place that puts a smile on your face. Forest City Family Dentistry. Call 585-4636.
Cattleman's at the Club. Solid, simple, and honest food. Located at the Belmont Country Club. Cooked to perfection roast prime rib of beef, burgers, Alaskan walleye, pasta, Tex-Mex, and steaks. Homemade salad bar with all entrees, plus Sundays, enjoy a 3-meat buffet. Cattleman's at the Club in Belmont.
Welcome back to the post-game show. Belmond-Klemme punches their ticket to the second round with a thrilling 51-50 win over the Lake Mills Bulldogs. Some numbers to go over here for this game. Let's start with the Bulldogs. Natalie Brandenburg finished with 7 points. Taylor Vonick led her team. She had 17. Josie Helgeson had 13 points. Bryn Rognes had 6, all of those coming in the first half. And Ella Steeney had 8. Kate Bechtel, Finley Rogstead, Ellie Reddick, and Ava Moan all played off the bench, but all the points for the Bulldogs came from their starting 5. And then for Belmond-Klemme, Allie Barris finished with 5 points. Quinn Gabrielson had 10. Shaylee Aguilera had 17, 13 of those coming in the first half. Katie Kuhlers had 5, and Addie Lamb finished with 14 points. So 3 double-digit scores for the Broncos, 2 for the Bulldogs. That ends the season for these Lake Mills girls. They finish with a 9-13 record overall. Belmond-Klemme moves to a record of 10-12, and they will face Sioux Central on Valentine's Day in Sioux Central. Sioux Central is 15-6, the Sioux Central Rebels. And that game is in Sioux Rapids. The high school, if you're going to head down there, it's a little out in the country. It's a little secluded, so make sure to leave early enough so you don't get lost. But That game at 7 o'clock. So I will be down there doing the call. I'm not sure if I'll be on, if we'll have a video stream or not. You can stay tuned and follow Zarin Agastal on Twitter. He'll have updates. And Melvin Balsley on Facebook also will have updates as well. So that should just about do it for me tonight. Again, 51-50 was your final here from Belmont. Belmont punches their ticket to the second round. Lake Mills season comes to a close. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy the Super Bowl tomorrow. And good night.